You lot are on this red pill thing now. I grew up in red pill, bro.
Because you grew up with your dad.
Yeah, it's not a philosophy for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's an actual culture. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. So if I ever seem like I'm saying it's not too late, certain women this, certain women that, and I defend women's corner in a certain light, it's not because I'm not defending the man. Yeah, it's because at the end of the day, I didn't grow up seeing my mum run all over my dad. You see when men say to other men simping, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to ask them, man, did you grow up with your dad in your life? I did.
Yeah, I know you did. You talk about your dad all the time, bro.
I saw my dad run the household, and I saw my mum compliment my dad, yeah? So when we're talking about all these other men talking about, oh, we're about to hear some simping or da-da-da-da-da, what I'm trying to say is, bro, you have to live it before you can talk it. You can talk about all these loose women out here, all of that to me, bro. But you know what? If you haven't lived it, you should talk to some people that maybe have lived it to find out what that experience is like, to understand that it's not just, you lot are on this red pill thing now. I grew up in red pill, bro.
Because you grew up with your dad.
Yeah, it's not a philosophy for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's an actual culture. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. So if I ever seem like I'm saying it's not too late, certain women this, certain women that, and I defend women's corner in a certain light, it's not because I'm not defending the man then. Yeah, it's because at the end of the day, I didn't grow up seeing my mum run all over my dad. Yeah,
you didn't grow up seeing your mum struggle either.
I didn't see my mum like, bro. My mum worked, my dad worked. Yeah, I was with a childminder. Yeah, and if not, I was with family. Right. This clan thing that we talk about, I lived it. Yeah, so a lot of these guys that are talking and they're being like all butthurt about the way society is now, I get them. I get where you're coming from because that looks nothing like what I grew up. What we live in now, it looks like nothing which I grew up in. Yeah,
but you do know you're the anomaly then. Yeah,
but the anomaly can show you a path back because I lived it, bro.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like, there's no point in, you know, like how young boys hustle out on the street now, with work and all of that, The bigger man then we're trying to tell them, bruh, it's not smart hustling like this, because in our day, we knew how to hold it down. We weren't driving flashy cars. We weren't wearing all these chains and da-da-da. We was holding it down. Man, certain men were bus drivers, you know, bro. And cutting major P at the same time, right? But these boys want to floss and then they want to go and make drill videos,
and then get bagged.
And then get bagged, bro.
They get bagged
right?
by the cops, bro.
And I'm saying it's the same thing. A lot of men, you have not lived in the environment of a stable home, right? So when you're talking about, oh, it's too late, you have to go. I'm not saying don't go abroad. If you want to go abroad to find your missus, if it was me and I felt, you know, I come from a single parent home, I can't see these girls over here as stable for me. Yeah, they're not homebody enough for me.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You might need to go abroad to find a missus, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No way. Bro.
Are mad, bro.
But what I'm saying is, if you feel that, then why aren't you going abroad, finding this woman, and then getting with her? And
passport roles are a thing, bro.
Yeah, I get that passport roles are a thing, but bro, they need to be online more, talking with their new passport wife.
Okay.
And educating us.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. There's a couple guys, I'll give you an example. There's a couple guys I know that have gone to Thailand, right? And found wives. But let me tell you something. How long do you think that's going to last before Thailand men get pissed off with that?
I don't know.
You don't, like, you think just we can all flee as men of different groups coming from the West, go into a next man's country and start dealing with their women?
Yeah, at some point they're going to be
At some point, because you know it's going to kick off.
You know what's so funny? The Scandinavian countries have actually started putting a stop to it because so many men from Scandinavian countries were going to the Asian countries and bringing wives back.
Yeah.
That the actual Scandinavian countries started saying, you know what? No, too much. Yeah. But that's because, remember, that's because like there's there's a conversation here. That's because the Scandinavian countries, many European countries are at minus birth rate. Okay, and so this is going to bring a racial element into the show because many European countries are at minus birth rate, right? So I'm looking at this from a purely objective point of view.
Yeah.
Every society wants to keep their society moving forward.
Yes.
They want to produce themselves to keep moving forward. It's a basic human thing, right? If many societies in Europe are at minus birth rate, yet and still the people within their lands who are not of European descent are producing faster than the Europeans, that's going to cause a problem.
Huge problem.
It's going to cause a problem, and people are going to be upset about that.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But the reason why it's not a problem in Thailand at the moment is because
tourism.
Is because there's not that many men outside of Thailand producing babies that are not Thai babies. It's kind of a fetish, or not a fetish. It's kind of a phase right now. But if en masse people from outside of Thailand started coming to Thailand to produce non-Thai babies, the government would have something to say about it.
And this is what I'm saying.
They would.
Look, you see these guys here. If you say something for them to think about a long-term goal in the strategy they're making, passport bros, I get it, because a lot of, especially black brothers, I would say, you know what? If it's so hard for you here in the West, touching Africa, bro, touching Brazil, bro. Yeah, there's other, but they are. And they are good. They are. But please remember, once everybody else starts to follow the leader, Brazilian brothers, Nigerian brothers, Ghanaian brothers are not gonna have it, bro. You're not just gonna be all flooding over there and going out with their sisters, bro. Think about it long term.
I hear you. Long term, it's gonna be a problem because I've always said if idealistically, if there was a Wakanda, right? And Wakanda is for the Wakandans, right? And then other groups of people started coming to Wakanda, taking Wakandan women.
It's gonna be a thing. That's all I'm trying to say, bro.
You can't just come here and take women, bro.
Because where you come from is shitty options, right? So you want to come to Wakanda now and be like, but your women are cool. Nah, fam, you know,
people are gonna have a problem. Not long term, not now. Now it might be a solution for certain brothers.
But
where are you guys meeting these women? Because there are good women out there in the UK.
Now that's where that's
there
the
are
see
good women out
now
there.
that's where you see that's where you're gonna have me sounding like a hypocrite now because boy,
good women in the UK. I'm not gonna say there's no good women in the UK. They are there. But like I said, remember, I just played the video. The psychology, the pervading psychology of feminism, we can do it by ourselves. We don't need no man. That is a very Western psychology.
Yes.
And so what is happening is, what I've noticed is men of the West are generally more traditional than the women of the West. I'm talking about the average guy.
Yeah, I agree.
So the average dude is looking at the women saying their mindset's just it's a bit messed up. It's not the mindset that I want, which is why they will go outside of the UK to find outside of the West, let's say, not just the UK, to find a woman because the psychology that you're talking about is prevailing. That's not to say there aren't good women in the West. There's good women everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to dig and you have to find them.
Okay. As to men, what is it? Tell me the 5 things you're looking for in a woman, the top 5 things.
Submissiveness, friendliness. You have to be fit, feminine, friendly.
Okay.
Fit, feminine, friendly, submissive, cooperative. Good mother. Or potential to be a good mother because you might not be a mother yet. And that cooperative nature. But we have the women in the West, they're not cooperative with who? I can do what I want to do.
When you say
cooperative with who?
When you say cooperative, what does that mean? What does that look like?
It looks like if I, as a man, am the quote unquote head of the household.
Yeah.
And I say, this is what we're doing, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight you. We can have a conversation.
Yeah.
A conversation is great, right? But at the end of the day, the man has to be the one to make the actual decision. Women, as you already know, are the ones making all the decisions. And they have been making decisions for the past how many decades?